We're going to take a look at the Surface Pro 4 and see how well it plays on Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So we're going to test different graphical settings, different resolutions, that kind of thing, and we're just going to see if it's overall playable and if it's enjoyable on the Surface Pro 4. So right here I have the Iris 540 version with the i7, the 8 gig RAM. And I'm just testing the Iris 540 because I really want to know how well this product is going to run. So let's take a look and see how well it runs. So here you can see the different graphical settings I got set up. Everything's on high, 1920 by 1200. Let's take a look.
I just don't have enough to offer you. I think your block is worth more than what I have in skins.
So right off the bat, I gotta tell you, I am surprised. The game is running a lot better than I expected. And I actually did a couple tests on the Iris 540 in a couple different games, and I was really impressed. It is substantially better than the last year's Iris and substantially better than HT 6000, which is what we saw in the previous generation models. To be able to play this game with these types of frame rates is pretty impressive. Right now I'm in the 1920 by 1080. I will be lowering this resolution in a little bit here just to show you how much better it runs. Keep in mind the textures are on high right now, so the game is playing pretty good.
Oh, I got 2 kills, not bad. Not bad at all. I was feeling a little bit of lag as I was doing those 2 kills, so I highly recommend, you can keep everything else like textures higher, but I'm going to actually change from 1920 by 1200 to 1680 by 1050. It'll still look pretty good, but I think I really need to put it lower because I can't be lagging up when it's that important, you know. I mean, I still got 2 kills, but I have 10 years of like Counter-Strike experience, so actually more than that. I've been playing since like the early 2000s, so probably longer than some of you guys have been around. Alright. Oh, I got most elimination or whatever. Okay.
So based on what I've seen in this game and on a couple other games that I've tested, the Iris 540 is about 30 to 40% more powerful than the previous generation Iris and HD graphics, which to me is actually really important because when you're doing Ultrabook gaming or when you're gaming on the Surface Pro tablets, games that you could not play last year are now automatically playable. Games that you could already play last year are now much smoother. So I'm looking to test like Battlefield 4, League of Legends, you know, some popular titles as well, and I'm really excited to see how well it'll run. If you also want to take a look, I highly suggest you subscribe. If you got any questions, feel free to drop a question below in the comment section. If you want me to test a specific game, don't hesitate to let me know as well.
Uncle Ruckus, oh my god! I love the Boondocks, what a great show. So far it feels like it's playable with 1680 by 1050, but I still feel like the FPS isn't enough. Like, I don't want to be hovering at 40, I want to be above that, just by a little bit. During intense moments I want to be much higher than that.
I highly suggest that you subscribe at this point if you are still watching, because that means you are interested in Ultrabook gaming and in general you like laptops, and this channel is a tech channel, so we talk about a lot of cool tech on here. Yeah, definitely press the subscribe button if you haven't already, and just take a look around. Maybe you're going to find something that you're interested in. I've tested a lot of the MacBook series of laptops, like the MacBook Pro, the MacBook Air, the 12-inch MacBook, and the newer generation model will be out in a couple months, which I will be doing in-depth testing on. So I highly recommend that you subscribe again.
First shot on him too. So a few things I learned about this game. Essentially, you just want to be really careful. You don't want to just jump out randomly. Unless you're trying to surprise them and you know they're there. Most of the time I'm just sneaking around. That's kind of how I play the game. I wait for most of the people to get injured, and then when I come in at them with 100 health, I have a much higher chance of being able to kill them. So
Butterfly fade just worth on market
if you're wondering how well the Iris 540 compares to the HD 520, I can tell you that there's probably about maybe a 15 to 20% difference in performance. The 520 is a little bit better than the HD 6000, so it is still a step up. And most of all, it's just going to make the game feel a lot smoother. Again, if you're interested in that, have a look around on the channel. I'll be getting a lot more things in to test. Now, what I want to tell you though is I also have the Surface 3. And the Surface 3 is an Atom processor, and I did some testing. I played League of Legends on it, and I was blown away. I did not think you could even do any type of gaming on a Surface 3 tablet. Now again, because that has the Intel Atom, and that thing is really, really underpowered. Based on my calculations and the specs of the Atom processor, it kind of runs close to a Core M based CPU in terms of graphics, like the integrated 5300 graphics in there. It's pretty close to that, and that's impressive because even that can play games as well. So that's pretty cool stuff. Let me go ahead and change the graphics one last time. We're going to do 1280 by 800. That's the gold standard of resolutions that I figured out. This resolution runs pretty good for most integrated graphics chips. I did find out that the tablet does not get that hot. This new graphics and CPU chip is really cool in comparison. I could get close to burning myself with the last year's generation model. With this model, I actually do not burn myself at all. I touched the most hottest area behind the tablet, and it only gets up to about 75 to 80 Celsius, which is a lot lower than last year's model. And it's about twice as quiet. So your tablet laptop hybrid Surface Pro 4 is not going to get too loud, and it's not going to get too hot, and that is pretty impressive.
Oh, much better now. And the game still looks great. It looks really good. I mean, I have everything on high.
But there is a $15 ESL Red sticker on the AK that you can count, just to give you some, something to think about.
Oh my god, I got opt! Oh, that sucks. See, I'm being too eager. I need to wait for our team.
$10 is only counting about a third of the actual value in stickers and name tags that are on them. That's only if you count about that much. 30% roughly.
I'm getting a little bit of a hiccups here. I'm not sure why. Let's try blending here. Very high. What's this guy doing? Oh my god. Okay, so here's our game right now. I wonder if the reason we might be freezing up a little bit is these drops right here. This blue line is dropping to 0 almost, which is pretty bad. It means like that the CPU is not or the GPU is not even on. So let's see how good we can do here. One guy camping. Both guys are camping. Great. Oh, they didn't plant the bomb. That's funny. Oh, is that it? That was the end of the round?
Dude, just offer you my glove. I think I'll take it. So I'm gonna get rid of this fast.
Too bad you can't change your vote.
Just offer me my glove. I may accept it. If I don't get any bread off.
Trying to get to rank 3 so I can play the competitive mode. So I know I'm a lot better than that.
I mean, I would pay you like 50
I didn't tell me to do that good here though. Next round though, I want to show you how good I can do.
That's what I'm saying, like, I don't
or like if I'm on my desktop. I'll be doing a gameplay video of how to be good at Counter-Strike here on my desktop here, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link. It should be pretty fun. Because usually on my desktop I can easily get top of the server.
How much is the
I mean, granted, this is like casuals, but still pretty decent.
Yeah, damn. I'd probably offer you. I mean, I'd probably offer you like $100.
Would you really?
Yeah, that would be the most I can do.
Can you go like 200? At least 200, dude? Cause like, I was like, yeah, for me. It's like $700 stickers off a bind.
Oh, I know. That's why. I mean, yeah. I mean, I really don't want to trade for it just because I don't know. You use CS:GO launch, right?
Yeah, I used to do that, but I don't like people that use it.
You don't like what?
I don't like loungers. They're faggots. Yeah, they're key whores.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, they offer as high, like they offer like a $3 skin for like 2 keys.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, I see those shits all the time.
Oh, it's like.
You gotta keep those kills? Oh. Alright, definitely getting the 5-7. Devo's not having enough shots.
What you offer on my butterfly?
Can't afford anything else, right? Okay.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
On the Glock though.
Oh, no.
I want to get rid of this. I'm leaving $50. Yeah.
Oh my god, it came from behind us. Ah,
$50 in skins.
guys, come on.
My Glock.
I guess I was the last one. So I should have been covering. My fault.
Okay,
They're just wiping the floor with us right now.
Can you do karate? 1 for 1.
no.
What, but it's $700 stickers though.
I know, but that's stickers, dude. That's
Yeah, there's
stickers.
stickers.
Like, my Karambit's worth $520. And that would be skins, I guess. I mean, I guess I would take like 480 in keys. Like pure 480.
Surprise. Oh god, almost dead. Dang, they still got us.